Kamigawa Neon Dynasty products are available for pre-order now at CoolStuffInc.com. Use the promo code CGB5 and you'll get a 5% discount on your order and a sweet Covert Go Blue Wolf token for free. Pre-order now at CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock. Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, formerly a Mythic gamer. Once upon a time, I flew with the Eagles. But now, I've been relegated back to gold rank. Did not make Mythic last season. Tried to do a last-minute push. It was a fun stream in ways. There were some content moments. I actually spent the last 15 minutes of the season, 2 wins for Mythic, getting salty roped by a mono white player. It was kind of sad, but also definitely content. It was a fun stream. All things said and done, I'm glad that I did it. But now we must face gold, a place I have not been in a very long time, at least not in constructed. So we're going to face gold with black-white tokens. Go ahead and absorb the deck list for a few minutes as I talk about it a bit. But the meta, the idea behind black-white tokens is, can you play a mid-range deck that beats up on aggro handily, but has some kind of game against control? In a world without Alrund's Epiphany, this deck is very good against control in that you can basically... You take them into deep water, right? They have to, they can't usually keep anything on the battlefield because of Rite of Oblivion. And you just pick them, just a little bit of damage here, a little bit of damage there. And if they make the wrong play one too many times, they die a miserable death. And it's wonderful. So the idea of a deck that can do both, that's pretty much what we have here. It's a mid-rangey to control-y type deck. Aggro decks are a feast, but control decks, we can hang with control decks even without counter spells. And even without Key to the Archive, because the opponent, when they play Key to the Archive, is really Rite of Oblivion bait. It's a very important card in the deck that didn't see as much play back in the Blood Money days. The sacrificing a permanent wasn't always easy or convenient, but with this deck, because of Sanguine Brushstroke and because of Wedding Announcement, it is pretty easy and pretty convenient to have permanents around a sacrifice. So we're going to get into the card choices there. The Predator, the nasty Predator of the deck, if that mill deck continues, that mill deck is basically exactly what the Alrund's Epiphany deck was. Stall, 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 and then hit them with like a combo of like 2 mill effects on back-to-back turns. I mean, if you have no library, you can't really compete. So that's a bad matchup. And that deck does feast on slower decks. Maybe I'll have to do a mill deck video someday. I don't know. Let me know. Am I supposed to do a mill deck video? I don't know. But on that note, this deck right here, this one that we're looking at, it only has 1 Alchemy card, and it's Sanguine Brushstroke. And this, honestly, is pretty close to a card they could have printed in Standard. If they had printed a card that created a token that was basically did what a Blood Artist does, and then whenever you sacrifice a blood token, each person loses 1 life, like, that could have been a Standard card. So the deck plays pretty close to the kind of Standard mechanics that you're used to, but hangs in there with the Alchemy crowd. So I think it's a pretty good transition point if you're looking to go from Standard into Alchemy and you want to try out the format. If this had been in Standard, I don't think it would blow anybody's mind particularly, and everything else is stuff that we've pretty much seen. I also think that Standard, it's not you can play this deck in Standard. I just worry about cards like Hullbreaker Horror in Standard, and for that reason, I think that it's better positioned in Alchemy. So where the big bads are control decks that you actually do have game against. So yeah, try this one out there. This deck has 4 copies of Rite of Oblivion. Like I said, pretty key card. The little bit of off-put, like those little blood tokens you get, or the little 1/1s you get from the 4 copies of Wedding Announcement and the 4 copies of Brushstroke, mean that this thing just hits different in this particular deck, where it seems like it's a 1 mana remove 2 permanents all the time. It's just about having the time to do it. The deck often gets a lot of drains from the blood Artist and the Meat Hook Massacre. Teaming those two up does a ton of damage, a ton more than you'd expect. Deadly Dispute, Shambling Ghast, Eye Twitch, we've seen that before. Up here for what to play, I'm going with 1 Legion Angel, 2 Lulth, 1 Sorin, 1 Edgar. I don't have like tremendous math or science supporting these. I just want something in kind of this mid-game spot that hits a little harder, and then use all the cheap cards to draw into what we need. Deck is doing all right so far, but can it handle the pressure and pain that's sure to come in the land of gold? Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Twitch, gas, stroke. Good stuff. Good stuff. The real question is, will anybody play aggro against us today? Nope. No, they will not. I think we'll go with the ghast. I don't know, I just have a hunch. Beautiful. Jund. Let's get some cards. Set up the Rite of Oblivion. Got the Legion Angel. I wonder if we play the Brush Stroke first, or if we let the opponent... They're not going to want to land Townraiser Tyrant. If they do, I guess that's what we need to kill with the Oblivion as well. Let's do this. And I think we hold up the Dispute to sacrifice the Blood Artist if they go after it. I don't know. This is interesting. Interesting spot. Gitrog? Woo! Okay. Large and in charge. Are we taking all that damage or sacrificing our Blood Artist? And giving them a land. Come and get it. Come and get it. Ouch. Niner. Straight up 9 damage. Wow. Two treasures, replace it with 2 cards, another treasure, or I can just wait and sacrifice this blood token. Rite of Oblivion sacrifices a treasure or a blood token too. Let's wait. Dude, the horror. The Gitrog. Oh my god. That's gonna sting for a minute. That left a mark on my soul. Let's see if they can follow it up with another. We're at 8 life. 8 life. All right, we saw your big move. Do you have a follow-up? Infernal Grasp. I think we let them lose this 2 life. Make that block. Sack that Twitch. Is that better than doing it the other way? I think so. Alright, no 1/1s for the fumes here. Let's grab the summoning. A few little blockers could go a long way. We got the wedding announcement. We've got the brush stroke. We don't have any blood. Our opponent's got an innkeeper. I assume their deck has the ability to pop out a Goldspan Dragon here. Six total mana. I'm feeling. I feel like we should play the Legion Angel. If the opponent plays a Goldspan, it can run into this. Let's start fighting them off with 4/3s. If they have a nice smooth removal for it, could be bad. Maybe I was supposed to hook those. Feels risky. Risky, gutsy, whatever you want to call it. They didn't have a great board. Maybe I'm just supposed to sack the treasure and remove the Stormseeker. I don't know. They play Deadly Dispute. It's a funky Jund deck for sure. A Gitrog, a hasty Gitrog Jund deck. Probably also runs Townraiser Tyrant, because you should. You can run Innkeeper. I wonder if they run the Painter. Kalane would probably go very good in the deck. Another Grasp. Okay. Okay. That's not gonna kill me, though. That's a good draw. That is a good draw. So now we have protection if they go for some kind of a dragon or something after the hook, which is all I really wanted from last turn. Now we can verse something if they play some kind of monster here. Okay. It's Rolf the Realm Eater. That card can be a problem. I think we gotta kill that. I think that has to go, and Verse won't do it. So we can give up the treasure. We can give up the Brushstroke. I guess the Brushstroke doesn't do much once the blood is gone. Deadly Dispute as well. Okay. All right, they're gonna keep the gas. Pedal to the metal. So we can get a wedding announcement going, or we can slam a Legion Angel. We still have a Vanishing Verse. We could hold it open. I don't love that. If I'm gonna slam something, it should probably be a Legion Angel, though. I still think that they're probably some kind of a Goldspan deck. I'd love to get these wedding announcements going. It just, I feel like I have to be more worried about what I can block than how and when I can attack. The opponent's only drawn 5 land. Their spell density is, it's keeping up with us just fine. Stormseeker. Stormseeker. Double. Twinsies. I don't think I actually have to fear the Stormseeker until I... don't think I actually have to fear it until I can't block it, or it's nighttime. So let's do this. Let's get one of these wedding announcements going. Alright, they topped a land. That pup's been there a while, I think. Wooga! This time I'm sacking a creature. This time you get a land. Oh my god. How are we gonna kill it? Or are we just gonna sack to it forever? Vanishing Verse won't do. Vanishing Verse is not good enough, guys. Holy cow. Alright. I would like to formally announce my nuptials again. Let's get all of these ticking. Hold up Verse. Or another Legion Angel hold up Verse. Nope, doesn't hold up verse, only 2 white. This does. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're gonna get to see the Gitrog in full action. Trample, Vigilance, Menace. At the beginning of each combat, we have to sacrifice a creature. The opponent gets to seek a land. Every land that enters the battlefield, they can sacrifice to draw a card. So it's gonna get them value. Drawing cards. Gaining haste. It's okay. Casually draining them out with Meat Hook Massacre, 1 turn at a time. Did they play a spell this turn? No, they did not. More creatures or some cards? Chonk. Any of this worse than anything else? I guess I'll get you. I mean, I guess they had another one, so that was a pretty bad pick. But don't think it's going to matter too much. Should have left another black open. I guess we just play this. The final Legion Angel. Acquired. I mean, that Gitrog downside's a real downside. If they can somehow sweep the creatures. Nope. We beat the monster. We beat the frog horror itself. Who we got next? Who wants the black-white token treatment? The Iron Dog. Of the Iron Dog Isles. I guess. I think we get our tapped black source down rather than worry about one of these for sure on turn 1. We'll just double on turn 2. Yeah, there we go. You. And you. They got an Innkeeper. Innkeeper can make mana. So they're going to take this. Kill it. We won't tolerate some Innkeeper's friendly filth around here. So what you up to over there, green and white Sentinel and Innkeeper? Is this the evolution of Effigy? That can... Alcheming Vampire can draw many cards. This is a thing. If I attack with both, are they going to be too scared to block? Be a straight up bluff with the gas, right? I'd just be making a treasure. But the eye twitch can get the fumes. The fumes can destroy the vampire. They fear the fumes. Guess I'll just focus on damage, since they're going to be grinding with that welcoming vampire. Every time a creature with 2 power or less enters the battlefield, draw a card. It triggers once each turn. Imagine playing cards limited to once a turn. The what? Yeah, okay. That's fine. That's just fine. Limited All-Star. So I've got to sacrifice the eye twitch. What am I exiling? We are the beatdown, guys. We are the beatdown. Can still find a hook if we can keep the other creatures small enough. Am I supposed to play these instead? Try to drain them out? I feel like I am. I feel like I'm supposed to play these instead and just try to drain them to death. I guess I could hit a land, right? And then we'd have 2 treasures, land. We might be able to make another play, but then I might not be able to block. I think that's fine, though. Oblivion. Pretty good. Target. You. Sack you. Game on. Never didn't have it. Not the swarm. Anything but the swarm. Oh no. The swarm could be good. We could find a meat hook massacre. The caretaker, gonna rumble, no blocks. There's no way they can race us with green-white creature stuff, right? They might have a Valorous stance here, but what else are they gonna do? Probably not much. I don't have a way to gain like another... I could flashback the right, but I think I'm supposed to just be aggressive. We can discard this plains to the blood token, which drains a little more. They've got absence for this blood artist. Dude, the blood artist decks are just so hard to race, man. They're so hard to race. They're at 9. They're just gonna chump here, so we want to block with our Edgar. We don't want to attack with it. So let's pick at them in the air. They can block one with the Sentinel if they want. If they do, we'll Pest Summoning. Okay. I think we draw and then use the mana to use the blood token if we want to. Or we could leave this. We might need it for the Rite of Oblivion. Yeah, I like that better. I mean, drawing cards is hard to turn down, but if we draw a 1-drop here, we'll be really happy we did this. Okay. The swarms. The scooties. Alright, they're at 5. We just need 5 things to die. And Blood Artist finishes the job. Oblivion. Shambling Ghast. So, play this, sacrifice it to right, lose 1 life. Target Eye Twitch. I guess it depends if they don't block one of these. They have 2 Reachers, so we should get rid of one of the Reachers. Like so? Trigger. Can we do it? They say good game. I'm not positive I got this. They fall to 2. Balls. Sacrifice this. What do we do? They go to 1. We exile one of their things. I guess we can exile their 3/3 here and they can't attack us. I don't think I can finish the job, though. I needed one more death. I needed one more death. If I had one more mana, I could have sacked the Ghast to the right of Oblivion, but there wasn't one more mana to be found. Opponent's going in. And dead. Hey, at least they went out attacking. Sanguine Brushstroke, man. What a beating. Do you like attacking? Well, Sanguine Brushstroke has other ideas. Bully Dante. Don't bully Dante. I'm sure Dante's cool. I'm sure Dante's totally cool. No cheap creatures, but we're on the play. With a Sanguine Brushstroke, we might not be able to cast. This is a sketch hand. Let's keep it. We call those the content keeps. Who knows what'll happen? What are the chances we just draw horrible? I'm going to play this tapped, so if I draw a black creature, I can cast it. The clerics don't plan to give us much time. Oh, gotta mute the bat. Silence! Boy, I had to think about that one. Should I play the 1-2 punch this deck was built for? I guess I will. Alright, still don't have another black yet, but we have a Rite of Oblivion, which will pair pretty well with the little tokens we're gonna make. Our opponent is in for dubsies. Why wouldn't they be? Ow. Will they be afraid to block? If I'm going to sacrifice this anyway, I should attack with it first. Then I can use the treasure to sack what? Something else? But I need another black. I don't have another black. Sus. Very sus. I think I just make another token and use... No, I use Deadly Dispute here. I'll make another token that can block. Okay. Attack you. They'll be afraid to block. They'll cower at this idea. The pure idea, the audaciousness of me attacking them, they would never stand before it. Still no swamp. Okay. So we're going to get another creature. And we need to have a ghoul on the field. That can do some blocking so that we can Rite of Oblivion next turn. Oh, God. What is going on? The verse. Okay, they didn't play anything. They might have Valorous Stance. This is going to transform. We're not going to get another token out of it, right? Oh, we do get one more. Well, they didn't block last time. Should we... an attack here is a pure bluff, by the way. An absolutely cringy bluff if they call it. We go. We go. Free damage, baby. I think they're about to play an Elite Spellbinder. Sacking a Shambling Ghast is really good if they do that. So let's just... I guess if we put this down, they'll attack into it. And then we get a treasure. Nah. This is a tough game, man. I'm telling you, the mana has made this thing so awkward. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening here. Okay, they play Valkyrie. That's fine. Valkyrie is fine. This is fine. Dude, they've been so scared. They've been so scared to block. Are you just not going to block for the whole game? Now that it's a 2-2, they're thinking about blocking? Yes. When you detect weakness, you have to be like a cheetah on a gazelle. You just keep going at them, man. You never back down. Because the second we don't attack, the second we stop attacking in this spot, they know. The cat's out of the bag. You can't show any weakness. You look straight at them, and okay, now they know. Dude, I hope they know. I hope they put it together. I hope they understand that they've been bluffed for 3 straight turns. I hope they know. God, this is a beautiful day. I know not everything about today's been beautiful, but it is a beautiful day. Maybe I'm supposed to use this one. Yeah. More mana efficient. All right, they got this 1/3 life blinky thing. Guys, are they gonna block? Are they gonna block? This top card, they don't know what this card is. Strictly wrong if they actually block. Strictly wrong. But they might be afraid of more shambling gas nonsense. Guys, if they knew my hand, I'm giving them 1 life. I'm just handing them actually 3 life, right? Because if they don't block, yeah, I'm handing them 3 life here. All right. All right. The jig is up. They figured us out. They solved us. What a game. I don't remember a time I got to basically... It's like when you bluff a limited trick and then in limited, like the next 3 or 4 turns, you just keep acting like you still have it. I don't remember the last time that worked on ladder in constructed. I have no idea when the like, I always say don't bluff on ladder because everybody just like snap calls you. And we finally found somebody. We found one who wasn't going to snap call. What's the play, guys? I don't think I try to make a 4/4 here. I think we just play another angel. Which means we actually have no good attacks. Alright, Legion up. They found their 4th land. I kind of feel bad for people stuck on 3, but I also bet their deck list has 22 to 24 land. And you just, I don't know, man. I don't trust the hand smoothing algorithm without 26. Just the way I do it. Get him. Fourth land captain incoming, potentially. So we gotta try to go over the top, and we should probably kill their cleric just so they can't gain that much life. Or we can just play it all out. Okay, we'll just get the full air raid into effect. They might gain a lot of life, but we can attack them for 17, 18, 19 if we include what the brush stroke can do, although we'd have to draw a black. We also have the cave. I mean, we can do so much damage to them in the air now, but they're going for the captain. Captain, my captain. What can they hit? Up to 10. It's another Righteous Valkyrie. Up to 12. 13. Yep, not good enough. Not quite good enough. Air raid. Hallelujah. 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 Can I get an aggro gamer? Gustav from AS. Seems good. This is my eye twitch. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Without me, my eye twitch is useless. Without my eye twitch, I am useless. Let's go ahead and have a turn 2 hook. Hook in the mirror on the battlefield, I think is right. Tapped land. You also ORZHOV? Bro, I ORZHOV. We can ORZHOV together. What's key in the mirror, I wonder? More announcements seems really good. More rights seem really good. More deadly disputes seem really good. So what I've deduced from my own deduction and logic is more card draw is good. There's a card we don't play. We'll see if what the opponent can fetch with the Witch actually ruins our day. That seems good for them. You know what I think would be awesome in the mirror if we had it right now? Key. Key to the archive would be awesome. I don't know. Don't know what I'm supposed to do in this spot. Did they just miss land? Are you a misser of land? I need to get their ghast off the field. If I can do that, maybe Hive can take their Right of Oblivion. But I need them to not be able to handle the menace. I need to be able to get the menacing creature through. If I hold this... This seems crazy, but if I hold this land, they may not play around Hive. They may let a ghast die or something. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. No, I won't have the mana. I won't have the mana. Okay. Gotta get the Hive through. Gotta keep these Rights of Oblivion exiled. How do we do that? I think I need to Deadly Dispute. Okay, now they're going for the blocks. Vanishing versus my hook. In responses? No. We're already gonna kill the things. Let it be. Let it be. The drains probably aren't that big of a deal. Now they're gonna try to plan on Hive. But maybe we can hook our way through this time. If we sack this now, we can pest summoning. But maybe we're not supposed to be thinking about pest summoning. Maybe we're supposed to be thinking about, like, Rite of Oblivion. Let's do this. Let's get rid of it now. We might draw some very playable things. Let's grab the Exhibition and go big. We draw the Ghast. We have 6 mana. We play you. And we replay the hook. No, we don't. If we... They're gonna, like, flash this back. Let's hold the hook. Because they know they're gonna lose it to the Hive, probably. So they want to flash back the right while they can. Okay, they go for the stroke. Cool. Frustrating. They've got their Artiste. Are they going to sack their blood token to their treasure? And try to hit land that way? Seems desperate. I think they need this treasure so they can meet hook the mascot exhibition. They're doing it. Gutsy call. They discard another right. They draw. Is it a land? I think it is. They are a true pro gamer. So if we attack with Hive here and they double block it, we lose. They lose their Blood Artist. So tough. But they're done getting freebies. They have to commit other things to the board now. Could play this for 1, do this for 2. Power up Hive, attack, exile 1. This is tough. I'm sure I'm doing something very wrong. If we do it for 2, we can still power up Hive by using all the treasure. They're at 13. Come on, baby. I wonder if I'd played that for 1. Yeah, they would have just made a food token out of what I target. Alright, let's go, baby. Get some of these out of the way. Now, next turn, they want to use their turn to right the hook. They're gonna do that. Let's get the eye twitch down.
Are you enraptured by my beauty? Aren't I generous?
They found the land, they played the wolf. I don't think we can win now. I think that's game. I'm sure I goofed this up in 100 ways. Hello, Platinum Gamer. I also am Platinum and have never not been Platinum. Breathe the platinum air. It's so much better than the pleb gold air. It smells like Smells like Gamer BO. Oh wait, I'm playing at home. It could only be mine. Gotta play around those Juaris. This matchup is so bad. It's so bad for us. It's so bad for us. Okay. My ghasts. Rite of Oblivion or bust now, guys. Rite of Oblivion or bust. Never didn't have it.
Really should have seen that coming.
Send a message. We will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. Nothing, huh? Nothing. It's interesting. Has Shambling Guest? Okay. We'll take that clue. Opponent with a blue and a white open could definitely still be a Juari. But they missed their land drop last turn. Would it be a Juari in that case? I suspect the answer is no. But there's no reason to be hasty. It's probably another Fateful Absence. You missed your land drop. Miss another. Okay, they drew double blue, which makes their memory deluges are on, so now we want to try to run cards down their throat. Gotta run cards down their throat. Try to keep them from getting those sweet, sweet cards. Well, that's a good card to run down their throat. I will attack you. Let's see if they counter a hook. Nope. Makes sense, though. And the stroke. Stroke it to the east. Stroke it to the west. Stroke it to the Esper that I hate best. Alright. They wash away. Which means they don't get to Deluge. They're deeply contemplating using Fateful Absence on my Ghast. They don't do it. Sorin can definitely keep the priority on them having counter spells and not getting to Deluge, although if they have a Disdainful Stroke, it's going to be really sad. They could definitely have a Disdainful Stroke here. I guess they still couldn't Deluge, though. They don't have enough mana.
For the sake of all Innistrad, my will must pay.
I think we plus. I think this is a card advantage battle. I'll pay 5. I'm not afraid.
My ways are not for the weak.
Here comes the Deluge, right? Absence. Holding up Deluge. Okay.
Wallow in darkness, then.
There's the Deluge. Do we dispute while the shields are down? I think we just keep the Ghast. I think we just keep on trucking. We draw with the clue. One damage at a time, baby. One at a time. Wolf. Test him. It's a really good card to have in that spot. But they didn't get to Deluge. You gotta keep them busy. They really want to. Down to 14. If we go for the Amiria's Call, and they have a Purge, it's very sad. It's very, very sad. All that they would need is a Purge in like their top 7 too. But if they whiff on it, we might get a bunch of damage in. Guys, it is a very bad matchup. Now, in theory, when you have bad matchups, you need to take risks. If they had a Purge, they spend it? I'm not convinced. I wouldn't have. Bad matchups, we take risks. Whiff on the Purge, please. And they chose to go with the 4-mana one. But they can't flash back a Deluge this turn. Again. Again. No lesson. We're keeping them on the edge. Keeping them scrambling. That's the best thing you can do. I really need a Hive, though, to force the issue with Memory Deluge. Wash Away will not do it. It has to be Stroke. And they already... No, they haven't played... They did play one Stroke. So, 4/4s? Key? Dude, they might take a bump. Guys, they might take a bump. I didn't know if we were going to hit them this game. We might be able to do it here. That's a draw. That is a draw. Take 8. I kind of want to conceal what's in my hand. Because there might be another Wrath here. But I think this is the play. Another damage. And if they Wrath here, they lose a life, right? For each Wrath. So we do Summoning? Summoning Jutsu? Pest Summoning Jutsu. Let's go, baby. If they Wrath, they don't quite die. But if I play a Guest, they might. Jawari! Jawari gets its money on a 3-mana Shambling Ghast. Okay, bro. Do what you gotta do. I mean, Flashback Deluge for Purge. They've got 2 more. They go for Key instead. Maybe they have a Time Warp already. We don't know what they got from the first Key. Right? Right. We don't know. They discard a counter spell. It must be good. To Fairy. This is where they play the Time Warp, right? Let's see. How good are they at hitting the mythic hits? No time warp. No time warp. We go face. We go face. Doomblade. Still taking 6. We sack. The GGs. It takes one to kill one, baby. If you guys on ladder get one thing from that game, don't let them just deluge. Keep throwing stuff at them so that they don't get to deluge when they just want to take a turn to deluge. It's really, really important, more than you know. They died with 2 of them still in the graveyard. And we are back for the post-game wrap. Check the stats powered by Untapped.gg. On a small sample size, the Land of Gold has been terrorized so far as we sauteed, slashed, cut, burn, walked back into platinum. It was a short stay in gold, but I guess we're locked in platinum through the end of the season now. Kind of liked my visit because we went 6-2, and in about an hour, got our way back out of that situation. So, what do we think of this deck in the meta? Blue decks are hard to, they're challenging, and I think that blue-white decks, like, we can kind of take those on. There was a pretty good game against blue-white. If you want the blueprint, just don't give them a lot of time. Make sure that you punish them every single turn, force them to do something if you can, and get your damage. Just get your damage in. And I think that we're okay in that matchup. It's the aggro decks of various sizes that we really want to play. I don't care if you're green. I don't care if you're wolves. I don't care if you're clerics. I look forward to tearing you apart. Just don't mill me, bro. Maybe we will have to do a mill video since it might occupy an important spot in the meta, keeping mid-range and control decks from completely taking over the format in a format where aggro is already pretty heavily challenged by Sanguine Brushstroke. So yeah, that is it. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. You're cool.